I love you, Ray.
Because I would never cheat on you. I haven't even thought about another woman since we met.
At 25, Jessica or Jess is a married woman and has been trying to get pregnant. Her husband, Trevor, keeps on asking her if she is already pregnant, although they've been trying for like 2 months. Trevor is Jessica's best friend from high school, then somehow their friendship developed into romance. But despite of their marriage, Jess knew deep within her that she is denying the fact that she's into women. It's just Trevor is such a good husband and she is afraid to hurt him. Casey, who works in a lawnmower business, is a happy-go-lucky open lesbian who seems to take relationships as not something to be serious at all. And so she hardly can't have a long-term relationship and went to one woman to another. She is fortunate enough to have a mother who accepts her for who she is and even supports her as long as it makes Casey happy. Jess and Trevor goes to visit Jess's family during the weekend. Trevor is well loved by Jess's family and still asking if Jess is already pregnant. Somehow, Jess feels the pressure whenever she is asked about getting pregnant. It annoys her, but she is as well trying just to make Trevor and her family feel satisfied with what they want. Casey, on the other hand, is well loved not just by her mother, but also her straight friends who wanted Casey to finally meet a woman she can be happy with for a long time. One morning, as Casey works with her friend, they saw Jess looking, and somehow the two instantly got attracted to each other. Then Casey invited Jess for a quick coffee. Their first meetup made the two comfortable with each other, but Jess never mentioned that she is married. Although Casey was all out being honest to Jess, as she tells her she is a lesbian and never had a relationship with a guy. And so they ended their conversation with a hug, and Casey kissed Jess on her cheeks. Jess wants to see her again, and from then on, they are spending more time with each other. Jess can't seem to hide her attraction towards Casey, and she really do enjoy spending time with her. As she keeps on seeing Casey, Jess now starts to give excuses to Trevor and kept it a secret whenever she meets with Casey. One night after dinner, Jess finally revealed that she is married and her husband doesn't have any idea about Casey. But Casey didn't believe that Jess is straight, and so they shared a kiss and eventually made love that night. Jess is so into Casey, and they do feel the same for each other. The problem is, Jess still can't accept the fact that she is actually gay and is really into women. After the night making out with Casey, Jess came home late and Trevor was waiting for her. She was able to make Trevor believe that it took time for her to finish something for her work. To make it up with Trevor and for her to somehow forget what she feels for Casey, she then make out with Trevor as well that night. Her relationship with Casey continues, and as the day goes by, they spend more time together. But Jess is still so careful so that Trevor or maybe someone might see her with Casey. They kept their relationship a secret, although Casey feels hurt about this. She then talks with her mother about Jess. Casey and Jess, with two of their lesbian friends, decides to watch a movie about LGBT. Jess suddenly felt like she is embarrassed, especially when people call them dykes. She asked Casey if she can still give her enough time. Casey still tries to understand Jess, but told her she is ready to be with her and to finally tell everyone that they're together. But for Jess, she finds it hard, especially that she is married and doesn't want to hurt Trevor. Jess can no longer kept her relationship to Casey a secret, and so she finally talks with her best friend Anne, who surprisingly understands what Jess is going through. During a party with Casey's friends, Jess felt humiliated as Casey blurted out that it's difficult for her to be dating a married woman. That took a toll on Jess and decided to end her relationship with Casey. She told Casey not to contact or see her again. This really hurt Casey so much. Although Jess tries to be a good wife to Trevor, she still can't forget Casey. As for Casey, she then again went back to her old ways. One morning, Trevor heard a voice message from Casey, and that's when he knew about Jess's secret relationship with his wife. Trevor tried so much to calm down and didn't want to really get mad since Jess already revealed that she is pregnant. Few weeks passed. Casey went to see Jess and told her she is open to take care of her child and she wants her back. But Jess told her to just leave. Few months had passed and Jess is visibly seen as someone pregnant, and Casey is now seeing someone and tries to move on. Finally, Jess comes out as a lesbian to her family, and surprisingly, Trevor is even proud of her and told her he understands her. And so Jess went to see Casey and told her she already came out to her family and to Trevor. But Casey told Jess that she is now seeing someone and that she is happy. Jess now in labor, but unfortunately, she lost the baby. Trevor called Casey and told her what happened. Casey went to see Jess, and so they both realized they do love each other, and so they decided to be together as Trevor wants Jess to be happy. Want more queer content? Then please subscribe and hit the notification bell.